Hey guys, that was a crazy war yesterday. As you can see, we tied in a perfect war, and it was just the ending was crazy. When they first started out, when they first got their perfect war, I believe they had what was it? Let's see, when did they get their last 3 star? That must have been it. Yeah. So their last 3 star was Muss. So they had gotten their perfect war, and there were only 6 hours and 48 minutes left. So we were down. I think it was like 19 to 45. At that point, we had several of these low people still needing to be cleaned up, and none of their top people had been attacked because we were waiting on our low people to attack. So I thought we had no chance at all. So these Loyal Knights, I wish our clan attacked like that. Their low people attacked really early. They got all the bottom people cleaned up so their top people knew who to go for. I wish our clan did that, but no, we like to save it to like the final minutes all the time. So that's how that went. And I started off with my attack on 1. I was just attacking just to attack. I was just like, this is all for pride. I'm not expecting to like tie this clan or anything because that's crazy good. But I 3-starred this guy, and this is just with my typical war attack. I forgot to drop the earthquakes in the first place, so I had to that was kind of spotty. That was like the most spotty part about this. And other than that, it went pretty well. My golems tanked for my Valks. There's a lava hound in the clan castle, so my Valks didn't really have to worry about balloons or anything like that. So that was good. Luckily, this queen hopped out. If his queen didn't hop out, my Valks would have been stuck at that wall for a bit. So anyways, as you can see, Valks and Hogs are just doing major work over here. I was thinking about dropping a heal on these Valks in this corner, but I was just like, I'd rather save my healings for my Hogs. And then the Lava Hound pops, and luckily my Queen is able to take down a lot of the Lava Pops because the Lava Hound was more over to where she was. So I had to hit her ability way too early because look where she is. She's over here all by herself and completely unprotected by Golems or Hogs. So she ends up getting picked off by this cannon over here, but I have enough Hogs left over, and my heal spell was good enough in order for me to secure the 3-star, which actually it came down to my king and the Valks because all the Hogs died by that giant bomb and all the skeletons picking them off. So luckily I had these archers over here as well because they were able to take out the Archer Queen's base. And my Valks were tanking for my wizards and everything, so my wizard was able to go in there, take out the cannon, and then they tore in, got me the 3-star. So that was kind of kicked everything off. That when I got that 3-star, I was like, maybe we do stand a chance because we have a lot of good talent 10s. Me and SMG are both 9.5, so I knew we could get it. So this one was key. This one was a really weird base. I had no idea how to attack this, but my other brother, said, put the earthquakes on those walls so you don't have to use wall breakers, and I did exactly that. I did lose a few wizards because this archer tower picked them off, but my funneling went really well. I tripped this double bomb over here. My Valks had great penetration, as did my king, and my Hogs did a great job of clearing the outside defenses. I was a little bit late on one of my heal spells when they ran across a bomb, but I'm not exactly sure when this happened. I'm just going to kind of fast forward through all of these replays so I can get to show like the top attack on every single base, like 1 through at least 7, all the Town Hall 9s. So yeah, easy 3-star, had my queen left over, and a whole bunch of Hogs. So I got those 2 3-stars, like within 30 minutes of each other, I think. So I thought we stood a good chance, especially since SMG got to attack these like Town Hall 8.75s. This guy is such an advanced 8.75. It's ridiculous. He's kind of a 9.5 right now because he has Expos now. But like maxed walls, most of his defenses are Town Hall 8, but he does have Expos and a level 40 Queen and level 32 King. That is insane. And we weren't even 3-starred by their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were 3-starred by their 7. Their 7 3-starred our 1 and 2. That's how great this clan is. They had a 15 war streak going into this war. We had an 11, a 10 or 11, I believe. So we both were on pretty good streaks, and when they got the perfect war on us, I was like, oh man. I went to their website and saw that they had like 75 perfect wars when they went into the matchup with us. I was like, this isn't going to be good. We're going to have to be on our game for attacking if we want to at least tie this. And we did. SMG destroyed that base, had a lot of things left over. Then the Must tanked this base with his usual dragon annihilation. He used these dragons down here to funnel, those dragons up there to funnel the rest of his dragons straight in the base. Great job of it. That Lava Hound soaking up a lot of damage from that air defense. And look at this. He just has so many dragons and the Lava Hound left over that this guy didn't really even stand a chance. Ton of things left over. Hits his queen ability. He had like 5 dragons left and lava pups and his full strength queen. Destroyed that guy as well. So when this has happened, I was like, oh man, we're really rolling now. And Must actually didn't attack as early as he usually does. So that whole time I was kind of thinking like, well, if Must doesn't attack by now, he usually doesn't attack. So I was kind of nervous the whole time, but then he got on, did what he usually does by tearing them up, and he tore this guy up too. So great attacks. I'm not going to show every attack that I really liked, but I'm just going to show the top ones for each base because I don't want this video to be too long. You can see Must tore him up again, had his queen left over, and several dragons. So that was that one. And now 6, this was SMG. This one is actually the one that sealed the Tide War. This one was crazy close. This one came down to the last minute attack. Minute left in war. Pushes attack. Well, actually, probably less than that. Like 30 seconds left in war. They're 9 and this guy were left. But El Fuego easily took out 9 because his talent 8. So this one was the only spotty one because this is a weird base design, really spread out, so your golems aren't going to be able to tank for your hogs that much. So he did a great job of this. He did end up losing all of his hogs by the end because of all these skeletons over here. These skeletons took out a ton of his hogs. And also that heal spell was not the best placement because it was still going well. The majority of his hogs actually went over here, so that heal spell was not as effective as it could have been. So actually, he ends up losing a lot of these hogs. You can see the skeletons just picking a lot of them off. So, yeah, they just picked off a lot of them. He upgraded his hogs upgraded to level 6 right before this war. So he was able to use level 6 hogs in this war, which helped out a ton with his attacks. I can't even say how much they helped out because level 5s probably wouldn't have gotten him this 3-star. They probably wouldn't have been able to take out as many defenses. This golem right here is tanking big time for his queen. His king is taking for the Valks and the wizards. So the wizards are able to take out the Teslas. And the last thing is the barrack and the builder hut. And I was just, oh man, I was so pumped up when we got that when he got that 3-star. I was like, no way did we just come back from 19 to 45 and tie this war. Man, I was pumped up. But the most important attack, I think, was actually Nico's on number 7. The last bases we had that were not 3-star were 6, 7, and 9. And this one was important because if Nico did not 3-star this base, then SMG or El Fuego would have to 3-star. El Fuego had 2 attacks left. He attacked 6 before SMG did, but that was after this guy was 3-starred. So if Nico failed, El Fuego wouldn't have been able to do another scout for SMG on that base. He would have had to just attack 7 and try and hope for the 3-star. So this attack helped us out for this Tide War immensely. It's insane. I'm going to get rid of that notification for you guys so you guys it doesn't irritate you. Really glad this base was as open as it was. So his troops were able to go around no problems at all. Since it was so open, he didn't even need earthquakes. He didn't bring earthquakes, so he was able to bring 3 healings and a rage, so he didn't need to worry about earthquakes. So that was a great adjustment to him. That was a great adjustment to this attack that he made. If I'm being totally honest, I might not have done that because I just like sticking with the way I always do things, but this was a great call not using those earthquakes. He gets a 3-star. He had a lot of hogs left over. The only bad part was that his hogs had to keep running around all these mortars in the corners and stuff. So at one point, I thought he wasn't going to get it because this king up here was going to totally wreck things. And I was like, oh, wait. He has like 4 wizards inside and his queen and like 80 Valks outside. So easily torched this guy. Got the 3-star. And then that pretty much set up SMG's attack on 6 to seal the tied perfect war with us. And that is awesome. I am going to show you guys their 3's attack on me because it was absolutely ridiculous. I got tanked. I am not going to lie. He destroyed me. Where is it? Where is it? There 3. There 3. Here it is. This is, I don't care about this base because I'm probably not going to use this base ever again because of how many times he gets 3-starred, but I don't even think this guy was like really caring what happened in this because they already had the perfect war. This guy was just attacking for loot. Now, he could have just used like a queen to take on my town hall and he wouldn't have had to use the rest of his stuff, but he destroyed me with it. This queen walk was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. This giant and that queen, the healers are healing the giant as well. The double poisons on my clan castle troops, so my queen takes it out. The giant is still there. Unfortunately, I bet he wanted the giant to get targeted by the expo. It obviously didn't do that. But this queen is doing such a great job. Look, she's still full health. And then she meets up with the rest of the troops to complete the queen rush into the middle of the base. Luckily, 2 of the healers were taken out by my Seeking Air Mines, but look at this. The healers ended up targeting onto this golem. So this golem never dies. There's an expo, a king, a wizard tower, a mortar, and targeting it. And it doesn't die because of those healers. Until, obviously, the air defense take out the healers. But look at this. He completely destroys me. King and queen both still have green health. And he 3-starred me. So that was, I think, the best attack that they had on us that I saw. Yeah, crazy war. I can't even believe that we tied this. See, look how fast they 3-starred us. Look at all this. That's how clans should attack. Bottom up. That's what we try and do, but obviously it doesn't work that well because our low people just don't attack early for some reason. But yeah, we came back and we tied it with when was the last attack? 1 minute left. The 2 stars that gave us the tie came in the last minute, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 stars in the last 18 minutes. Yeah, that's some San Sebastiano magic right there. We are pretty good. We are undefeated in the last, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're undefeated in the last 12 wars. Pretty good. That is the first perfect war tie we've ever had. That was crazy. Crazy comeback by us. Obviously, I wish we could have won because then we could have kept our win streak going because, as I've said in my previous videos, we've never had over a 13 war win streak. But, I mean, hey, I'm fine with the tie because I just didn't want to lose. After they started going for loot on me, I'm like, I don't want to just roll over and give this to them. So, yeah, we got the tie. And that, one of the craziest wars that we've ever been in. We've had some really crazy wars recently, and I love it. I kind of like the close wars more than the blowouts because the blowouts just are kind of boring at the end. So yeah, that will wrap it up for this video, guys. Might as well subscribe to me if you want to see more of these videos so you don't have to like keep searching my channel again. So yeah, until next time, clash on.